Hey everybody, it's Goodvibes Cosentino. Welcome Vibe Tribe. I missed you all so much. I'm sorry about Tuesday. All my appointments ran so late and it was been impossible for me to get on so quickly, and I didn't want to go ahead and make you guys wait until like I think I got done at like 12:30 that night, so I apologize. And then I had a huge migraine the day after. How's everybody doing? I missed you all so much. Hi, welcome. It's Friday, guys. Yes, Friday. Welcome. Everybody's week went okay, hopefully. Absolutely. So your names are automatically written down as you're saying hello to all of us. Welcome. And just so you know, that's Mom's volume because it's screwed up. So as she goes on, she writes your names down. Hey, and then we go from there. I just have to give it because there's a little delay on her end, so I give her some time to catch up with the names. How's everybody doing? Just so you all know, Dawn Lehman is my mod. She was in an accident, so good vibes going your way. I'm so grateful and blessed that she's okay because that scared the living out of me and mommy. So Dawn, thank you so much for being on tonight. I told her she had the day off. I told her, I said, you don't have to do this tonight. You don't have to do it. She is very lucky to be alive, and I thank God that she is. So everybody relax on Dawn Lehman tonight, please. I beg you. She does everything so much for me in general, and I need to thank you very much, Dawn. We love you like family. Sure. You're part of the Vibe Tribe family, just like you all are, and we're in this all together, and you're all stuck with me, and you all know it. Sure, absolutely, Kelly. Mom's writing down the names. That's why I'm just chit-chatting. Yes, much positive good vibes go to Dawn tonight. She's scared. It got a little scary. Even so, Tuesday, when I was running late, she even messaged Mom like, I want to do it. I can do it. And she's just gone to an accident. I'm like, no, what is going on here? But that's how dedicated she is, and that's how dedicated you all are to me, and I thank you guys so much for that. Love you too. We have an amazing family, and we thank you guys so much. We really do. Yes, big time spirits were watching over her. The car was frightening to look at. Frightening. Triple D's, that's right. Except I have a D now. No, I have a D now. Oh, you're all so sweet. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. I know the holidays is approaching, and it's very rough for not just me, but I know for all you as well. So the more I get on, the better that it helps. Thank you, Sandra. And it's so Bayshore. Yeah. It's very difficult, and with everything going on, not only that, but us being in our homes, being in lockdown, it's just making us it's a lot more difficult, let's be honest. And there's a lot of other people on there that are taking people's money, and I apologize for that. And I just always make sure you do your homework, please. I don't want anybody to ever feel like that. I've seen a lot of them out there, and it's kind of scary because they're the ones that give somebody like me a bad rep when I'm trying to give as much as possible with my gift. So if you're new, welcome. My name is Diana. I do go by Good Vibes, even though it's not always good vibes over here in my real life. But in general, when I get on with you all, everything like fades, and I thank you all so much for that. And that's why I do what I do. It's all out of love, and that's why I always say share to friends and family. And if you don't want to on your personal, I completely understand. It's okay, Mom. I personally understand, because you never know. You never know. There's a lot of people that are skeptics, and that's okay. But you could always send it through Messenger and have them hop on. And then, of course, groups that allow it, so nobody gets in trouble, including myself. I don't want to piss anybody off. But I thank you all so much, and I'm really looking forward to tonight because I didn't do Tuesday, and that hurts me. It physically hurts me. And then I had a migraine, which was perfect. Dawn was in a serious car accident, a really bad car accident, and it was terrifying. So that's why I said everybody, Massapequa, Ma.
Oh, wow.
That's where my mom was born and raised.
No,
Wantagh, excuse me. She lived in
Shores.
What?
Nassau Shores.
Nassau Shores is where she lived
Massapequa.
in Massapequa. Yeah, see, Wantagh, Massapequa. Aunt Arlene lived in Massapequa.
I lived with Aunt Arlene.
Yes, you lived with Aunt Arlene. Welcome. I missed you guys too. So like I was saying, I was just introducing myself as Mom's catching up on the name writing. If you're new, welcome. I am a medium. I like to call myself a freak, and I like that. I'm proud of it. So I see your loved ones on the other side, like I see me and you. I do see them in color. If they have a distinctive mark, or if you do in relation, they will show that to me. They get really, really close to me on certain things, and I will say everything they do and they communicate me with, I will say. So not only on, how I can see them, but they'll also place me in memories that only you and your loved ones would know. So if I'm not placed in the memory as your loved one or you, it's like me looking down, seeing it very clear, like Google Earth clear. Like that's the best way I can put it into terms. Also, they're never off about numbers, and it's okay. I don't want to get anybody stuck on numbers. You can always go back to this video. These videos are never deleted, and they're always uploaded to YouTube. So you have both. You have here and then YouTube as well. And then living energy. Anything you guys are going through or around you, I'm going to pick up on, and mainly it's your loved ones pulling that to my attention, saying, I see, I know, let's talk. Because I always say they're nosy. We all have a little bit of nosy in us. They are nosy. They want you to know, hey, I see what's going on. And don't get me wrong, I love, I will know when your loved ones tell me when to stop on certain things that are going in your life currently, that I know what to say and what not to say. They will always give me this special cue of not to do that, because I can feel the energy from both sides. Thank you. There's that. They also throw in objects. So when I say objects, they can throw a plate in my face. They can throw a lot of things in my face, and I will repeat myself. It's like this, and I keep pushing it away, and they keep doing this. So if you don't know it, don't worry about it. I promise you it will come to you. Share it out with, you could always put this in your messenger as well once this is done, and that way you could have friends and family watch it, or you can bring them onto this channel as well. And it's always helpful when friends and family are involved, because even for me, I would be like, I gotta ask, I'm not too sure. Same thing, they will give me names, straight on names and months, and I'll go through everything with you, I promise you. So when your name is called, I just asked if you go in cap locks for me. If you have friends or family or even both, they can go on with your name as well to help, so they can help you, because it's always helpful. I know if I had, mommy, if I was in a reading and I had mom there with me for, let's say, my grandparents, she would know a lot more than me. So that's why it's always very super helpful. And I'll give you an example. I'll never forget this. We had two brothers on, and I was saying this date over and over again. And one of the brothers like, really? That's my birthday. How can you not remember my birthday?
They were so funny.
They were. I remember that.
That.
And it's because we're put on the spot, and I completely understand and get that. And that's why I always say, go back to the video. It's okay. I always repeat and say everything your loved ones do. And just so you know, I treat your loved ones the way that I would want my loved ones treated. So they're automatically family, automatically. And that's why you'll hear me say, I don't say this. I don't know why I'm saying this. It's because your loved ones would say something like this, or the way that I'm acting. they come out in me, and it's a beautiful thing. And I thank you all for allowing me and trusting me with your loved ones, as I know it's very difficult, especially around these times. We all get the blues, and we can all get pretty low. I know I do. The less information I know, the better. So please don't share any information. I promise you, I will pull every energy that's in my face. Because I don't want to know anything. I'm just not that type of medium. So I will do anything that they show me, they say. And of course, if something comes up with you that you need to get in, that's okay. But validation is very helpful. I do smoke my vape that's only nicotine, and I drink my coffee. That's the way that I read, so just so you all know that as well. Of course, on last Friday, this guy was very vulgar and rude, and he was like, "This is just high as fuck." I'm like, "No, I get stuffed up and I cry during readings, but
and I missed it.
I know, I
must
missed it
have walked
too. Yeah,
into the
I blocked him. I was like, block him. So I definitely have a different personality, and that's I make sure I put my all into every single reading, and I do absolutely my best. And that's why, with Tuesday, I was like, Ma, with all these sessions that I have, I don't want to, I could read it. I could read and go online. It's just not to my satisfaction. And she'll know that I'll get off sometimes, and she's like, you did great. I'm like, yeah, but one's sticking with me, and so there's certain things that I know that it's, I have like this high standard for myself. Even though you all are content, I'm sometimes like, no. But that's on me. It's not on your loved ones, and it's not on you. It's just in general. Like, why were they showing me this? I don't know. And then it's funny because I will get, even during my live, the first couple people will be like, oh, I found out already. And that's how it works, because you're put on the spot. So once you're able to calm down, and this is what I tell people in my sessions, it's a lot. This is a lot. It's like therapy. I'm not going to lie. I have clients that use this as therapy, because it is. You hear from your loved ones, plus what's going on right now in general. Nothing that I have to say has anything to do with outside these four walls, let's just say. It's personal. So there's a lot of emotions that are very high, and we miss our loved ones dearly, and especially around this time. It's every month. It's every freaking month. There's something of us going, and I get it. I mean, I spent last week crying most of the week. Actually, that's when that jerk said that. You look high. Meanwhile, I cried 6 times in the shower. But all you have to do, that's correct. If you're new, welcome. You're stuck with me. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. Oh, Jada will be making her appearance, I'm sure, very shortly, because she already started beforehand. So if you hear it sounds like an elderly lady saying hello, it's Jada. It's the cat, my cat. Well, okay, Mom's giving me the eyes. It's
your cat that I've taken care of for 16
I brought a cat home when I was younger, and yes, she's up there. So it's my cat, but she did that. Yeah, kind of pawns it off on Ma. She's my Jada, though. She is my Jada. So we're all gonna be, and Mom posted. I don't know if you guys got this. I'm just trying to have her catch up on names. That's why I'm doing everything. But she posted a picture of Jada, so you guys can see the hello cat. She is got a reminder of her own, and I do read animals, and it's funny because with cats, they're more like in their teens, the way that they talk, like no, and dogs are more of like a 5-year-old or 7-year-old, like, well, what do you mean? They're more of like, why, wait, what? If I could, that's the way that they communicate. That's the best way that they can explain it when it comes to animals. We love you guys too. Hey, James, my brother.
Where is he? Can I bring him on?
Oh God, she.
Damn it!
Let me try. Don't stop. Connection failed, bro. It won't let me do it. Attack Diana with bullshit and prepare to be attacked by Lucifer. So if anybody doesn't know, James is my brother from another mother. So
another country.
He will pounce on you. and he is my protector in all ways.
You have quite a few.
I do. I have a lot, and that's why we all stick together, and we'll do anything for anybody. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, I do, Julie. Yes. Welcome. Happy Friday. So, if you're new, just so you know, whether you come in the beginning, come in the middle, or come in the end, it does not matter what time you come in on this live. It's all randomly picked, just so you're aware of that. Hey, Kev. He's nothing like Mom. She's the top protector.
I'm the Terminator.
She is the Terminator. Even I have to fire her sometimes. Are you kidding me? It's been a while. I gotta be. She's been doing.
All right, you can fire me.
No, I'm not firing her. I need her. It's been very hectic for me. Hey, Candy. Aw, that's so sweet. Anything to bring joy, and that's the one thing I can't give. I'm going to tell all of you right now, I cannot give anybody closure. A little piece I can give, and I say that because nobody can give me closure. So a little piece, whether that's a smirk, a laugh, a cry, a chuckle, a tear, that is anything but peace. And that's why I will do anything. I go above and beyond to make sure I portray your loved ones the way that they do. It's their personality. So let's get this show on the road. I'm really excited. I've had a few loved ones with me since I've been taking a shower earlier. So, and Mom's like, the shower, that must be comforting. I'm like, I read in the shower really. All the time. I could sit and listen to you talk all day. You wouldn't after a while. My husband's like, shut the fuck up. No, I'm joking. He's so good. My husband's so good. If anything, I'm like, can you just stop for a minute? Thank you all. All right, so let's see. First one for Friday, go ahead, Ma. And it's December, so it's the first one of December, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jimmy Locklear.
Okay, Jimmy Locklear. You were number 1 for December and Friday, Jimbo. Come on down. Make sure you come in cap locks. If you have friends and family involved, make sure they're in cap locks also. And we can get the show on the road. Come on down, Jimmy. Come on down. Thank you. I noticed that earlier. I was like, why is it shiny? It must be that product I'm using from BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm. And then, thank you, Dawn. If it just when, as I call a name and they respond, if I could just ask you all to allow me to read him, and then the comments can come in right after. That it's very helpful. It's very helpful. Also, please don't message the pages, whether it's this page, Mom in particular, or Dawn, because we can't answer them, and it's very difficult for us. It interferes. So that's the other thing. And then somebody brought it to my attention, and I'll say it again. If for some reason the comments give you anxiety, you can swipe, and you don't have to see any of the comments unless your name is called, and then you, of course, want to see the comments, because some woman said that it did give her anxiety. So I completely understand that. You could just swipe, and you don't see any comments until that's done. So just so you can hear if you want to hear it. Oh, you will hear, Ma, Jenna. Okay, so Jimmy Locklear. I remembered that. Check that out.
I sure did. I had to check. I know.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Let's have a fantastic night. Kick up your feet. Get warm. I know some places it's snowing. Some places you have sunshine. We have rain.
All right, shut the fuck up.
All right, I'm waiting for Jimbo.
Jim looks like he left.
Jimmy, you better not have left. Tanya, pace, me too. I post-traumatic, but I just let it flow. I Just let it flow. If it does get to you, though, hon, you could just swipe so you don't see the comments. You only see this. Of course. Everybody's at it. She's writing down names like crazy. Oh, I bet, Justin. San Diego is great right now. I'm at work, but that's okay. I'll relax when I get home. Aw. Yes, she does. Is he here? She talks to me. One more time. Jimmy Locklear. I can't believe I remember that last name.
That's great.
Make sure you remember the rest, because everybody's commenting that you said shut the fuck up to me. That's the treatment I get.
They agree.
I know. They agree. They do agree. They're like, Dinah, shut the fuck up and get to your readings. Excuse me if you don't like my language. Sometimes it comes out. This is how we are. Sorry. Just know when I read your loved ones, I respect them in the readings. Okay, I don't see him.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go on to someone else. Sorry, Jimbo.
Cindy Lewis.
Cindy
Lewis.
Lewis. Okay, you are number 1. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it makes me like human, right? We will have a mouth on us. It was 31 degrees this morning. In Cali? Oh, Cindy, I see you.
Okay, cool.
I get like so excited. I see you. All right, Cindy. Okay, I just need to make sure that I write your proper name down so then I could see Fowler Lewis. Okay, gorgeous. Here we go. All right, so. Okay, okay. There's a few things going on that I do need to bring up. I keep hearing something in relation to dad. Dad. I can't let that go. So I gotta stick to that. Also, I know the things that I say out of my mouth is very weird, and I'm sorry for that. But I keep hearing Huggy Bear. I don't know what that is. I don't know if somebody has a bear that they hug. If we have a bear in relation with somebody on the other side. It's just something I have to describe. I keep hearing it, though I'm not seeing it. So if you don't know it, don't worry about it. I just want to make sure that I say everything proper. Okay, so there's a few things going on. So I have male energy, but I'm hearing something about your dad. So hold on. I have a male energy. There's something going on with my heart. When my heart palpitates, that is my symbol that somebody had a prior heart attack or an underlying heart condition. So I don't want to dismiss this. Also, there is a woman figure that's very strong. I can smell her perfume. Like, I can smell it. It almost smells like your old perfume they used to wear. Design.
Oh, yeah?
They just gave me the 3rd. So the 3rd could be a birthday. Daddy. I'm sorry, honey. Cindy, I'm so sorry. I keep hearing the 3rd. I don't want to dismiss that. The 3rd could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of some sort of any month or March of any date. If you don't know it, it's okay. Don't only think about your loved ones on the other side. Think about your immediate family. But he's like, I don't know what the Huggy Bear is. It's like, to be honest with you, before, and I'll show you my writings. This is how I do everything. I wrote Huggy Bear on here. So just so you have that, you have that on the side, and you can share that later on. There's so much going on that I'm gonna. He said Huggy Bear, Hungry Bear, like laughing with me. He's got a great personality. Hold on. It's difficult, and I just need you to know that if I start to stutter, I don't have a stuttering problem. It's like somebody yelling in your ear and you're trying to talk. You can't you can't do both, and that's them talking over me. Just so you're aware of that. I he keeps saying Robert. So Robert could be something tied to daddy or in general within the family. Again, if you don't know, it's okay. When I get straight names, I have to go right for it. Robert could be Robbie, Bob, Bobby. I just want to make sure I say everything in order so then you can go back to this. But teddy bear is exactly the word I need to say. I have my husband's teddy bear. Because I'm like, I can't get away from this teddy bear. That's why I keep repeating teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear. So who has the M sounding name as in Mark or Mike? It doesn't have to be those two names. I just keep hearing M, and sometimes my accent will sound different. If you don't know it, it's okay. I just want to make sure that I connect it with everybody. Think about your spouse's side as well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're just joining. We're just starting. It's very difficult for me to breathe, and that's not how they feel. It's just my symbol. Like I honestly, there's a lot going on with my chest. So when I got things going on with my chest, it feels like an elephant is on my chest. It's that tight. My husband's closest sibling is Mike. Okay, thank you for validating that. Thank you very much for validating that. So it's a sibling. I also just heard the 17th, which could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, something connected to the 17th. I don't want to get anything else. And all of my daughters have M names. Perfect. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Okay. They just made me call you Miss Cindy. So is there somebody in the family that's a teacher or of some sort that we call you Mrs. or Miss? It doesn't have to be you. It could be one of the kids. I can't let this go because I constantly want to keep saying Miss, Mrs. in front of Cindy. Sorry, I'm getting talked over. Give me a sec. You can't see anything, can you, Mom? Because I gotta close my eyes. I know you're doing names. I tested positive for COVID on March 17th. That's so weird because I wrote 3. That's where the 3 came from. That's why I said the 3rd and then the 17th. So that's them. That's validating exactly what's going on with your life right now. Can't say that we haven't had that in our house also. And it takes a while to recuperate and bounce back if it's a lot. Some call me Miss Cindy. Thank you. It's like I can't let it go. Anything they make me say or feel, I have to do that. And it's their way of saying, see, acknowledging and validating. They're validating with the chest. That's why I feel that way. My husband died from COVID.
Oh, God. Dear God.
And hubby is not of age. And it's making, he's, this man's not, when I say of age, it was I'm taken too soon. That's like my lungs, and that's why I keep feeling like an elephant is on my lungs. I'm so sorry, Cindy. I'm so sorry, but I need you to know I have both men in my face, and they're gonna do the absolute best that they can, and that's why I kept hearing the bear, the bear, the bear, the bear, huggy bear. So I don't know if that's in quotient to like I'm constantly grasping and holding on to, but that would be why I'm doing what I'm doing with my chest. And he actually gave me March and the 17th. So he is very strong as well. You have a lot. He says, you got a lot of willpower. Let me tell you, a lot. And I know there's a lot of proper things that haven't happened yet that I can't, we're not going to get closure, but he goes, nothing has been fully done to your standards, and it's stacking up on you. It's all stacking up on you. And I'm sorry, he keeps showing me vivid things. Give me a second. I apologize. Did somebody work in the hospital that you knew of, or does somebody work? He keeps showing me somebody in scrubs, and that's my symbol that somebody's a nurse or works in a hospital. Doesn't have to be a nurse. There's something that he keeps saying, like, new within the facility. So I keep hearing a Ryan or Brian name. Those names will always sound the same. So you do need to acknowledge that as well. Whether that's somebody on the other side or the immediate family. And think about hubby's side as well. Your dad just patted him on the back saying, it's okay, Jack. Like, as if he would call him just Jack. Bye, Shelby. She said bye, LOL. I only served for 2 seconds. Ryan or Brian? Okay, hold on. There's something about in the facility that we were going, there's familiar territory in the facility, whether that is with of what was going on. I feel very distant, and hold on. Oh, God. He just yelled June. So June could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary. There's something significant with the month of June. Again, if you don't know it right away, it's okay. There's a lot going on in a short amount of time that I'm trying to play catch up on. My stepmom was a nurse at the hospital my dad died in. Thank you for validating that, because familiar territory. And I'm seeing this person familiar. So that's why I couldn't stop with him. And I have two very strong-minded men in front of me. You know how strong-minded they are. And your dad's like, you married in June of 2018. Cindy, I'm so sorry. I'm getting stuffed up. I apologize. It's the energy.
Do you want the spray?
I'm okay right now. Thank you. It's because how strong they are. And like I said, your dad has got these big hands, and he's going to your husband. It's okay, Jack. Like, making a joke out of it. Like, I got you. 2019. Oh. So all of this went boo, boo, boo. He said, we finally had our feet lifted off the ground. He said, we finally had our feet. It's okay. It's okay, Cindy. We finally had our feet lifted off the ground. Hold on. Does somebody wear his ring on a necklace or thought about there's a ring that I keep seeing that he's only showing my dad was 6'4" and had huge hands. I know he's huge, and your husband's he's not tiny, but to your dad, I'm like, this is all I see with your dad is his hands. So he keeps like doing this, and your husband looks back at him like, we're together, we're here. I met him, we got him. They are a great team, but I have to go more into it. He said, We finally just lifted our feet off the ground. Like, we just got off the ground on a lot of things, and we didn't get to finish the first project we were doing. So I know that we were in the mix of doing a project, whether that was something to do with the house, or starting to really not just enjoy each other, but starting to plan like a retirement. Getting everything together. Yes, I wear his wedding ring on a chain. Thank you for validating that. That's his way of saying, I see, I know, I'm here. I see all these things. And your dad is full force showing him the ropes of a lot of things. We've just bought a house February the 28th. That's why I'm going boom, boom, boom. There's so many things going on. So many things going on. So that's why we finally got our feet lifted off the ground with the house, and then you have all this going on. In the meantime, it's overbearing. I do need to acknowledge, though, he's thanking you for wearing this, and I know you're never going to take this off, and he doesn't want to. I know we haven't had the proper closure, even though we never get closure, whether there's a service, a funeral, a viewing. There's a lot of things in my mind. He keeps saying a lot of things in your mind that I want to do, we need to do, I can't do yet, and there's so many roadblocks in the way. Hold on. Okay, can I? He's being a little smart with me, like laughing. And when they laugh with me, it's in general to make you smile. He keeps talking about the chandelier. I don't know. He's going over and over and over again about the chandelier. Now, I know you bought your house in February and things went like this very quickly. However, he keeps talking about the chandelier. Now, they'll take stuff out of my own life, and to make sure, to make sure that we're all in relation, we're all related in some way. And I know this by reading, because I'm always being told a certain story. So I always like, my husband calls me glitter sparkles because I like everything like shiny. But there's something about a chandelier with your husband that he won't stop with. He will not let this go. So I don't know if you were in the process of like, we need to take this down. I'm not doing this. I have to bring this up only because he won't let it go. And this could be even now. It could be even after his passing, and that's why he's doing this. So I don't know if this chandelier was like, I really want it. I really want this. I keep hearing the name John or with a J, just so you know that. Again, it can be connected with your loved ones on the other side or your immediate family. I just can't let that go. He's going like this. We have a chandelier that I have 2 blown bulbs in. It would bother him because I'm like, this is chandelier. He won't let go of. And he's laughing at me. And that, when they laugh at me, that's him laughing in general with you. Welcome if you're new, Connie. Welcome. That's why he's doing that, to show, here, I got all eyes on deck. All eyes are on deck. Not only that, your father's observing. He's like observing. They're going back and trying, how his hands and like how big he is. He's like, I got Shrek over here, even though your father looks nothing like Shrek. Your father's very handsome, but your husband is the one cracking jokes back and forth with your father, and your dad's going back and forth with him like, yeah, it looks pretty low down there from where you are. But they are together for you and the kids. There's so many things, because you had so much. First, dad, and your dad is very loving. I know there's a lot of things with daddy. And then my husband. And you're a natural nurturer like I am. And I know you feel helpless, but he's going, there's nothing you could have done. There's nothing you could have done, sugar. Nothing.
She said Chris was 5'11", so yes, he was shorter.
Because that's why he's going, oh, it's really down, like, how's the weather down there? Like, corny jokes that they're going back and forth with. So it's just in general of how they're interacting with each other. And your dad says, you did very good. You have a very good man. Not only do you have these two men, they're not going to let anything down. So with that chandelier, you go get one of those kids and you tell them to change those damn light bulbs now. Not only that, they are bringing up about somebody's relationship, and it could be with one of the kids in general. When I say relationship, it could be unwinding, or there's something that's in the mix of things that I need to check on my girls with. Like, in general, connected or not, they are my girls. Everybody's my girls. Do you know, also another thing is I see us, like, ships, and when I say ships, I know my daughter and her boyfriend have broke up 2 days ago. Cindy just validating, I'm here. I am here. And that's their way of focusing on not just you, but the kids for going down. So please let your daughter know, pick up her face. Tell her to go ahead. His middle name is Ryan. Thank you for validating that as well, Cindy. I appreciate that. But he's going to tell her to pick up her face, change her hair color, get it cut, whatever she needs to do. She's good. She will get this. She will get it. Like he's, with us when we go through breakups, we're like, chop, or we'll color her hair is different. He's like, just tell her to do anything. Hubby in the Navy. Thank you very much for that. Because I was getting saluted, but he was showing me different type of ships. Now with that, do you have a photo with him with a ship? I will do photos, and please quote me on photos. Hold on. So there's this massive looking ship. He keeps making me write ship or ships. Plural. And I do see him in uniform, and I'm not just talking about like his intake photo. There's more to it. I see another photo with him on. There's something to do with him in the Navy, and there's something in the background. So I see him in white. I see the top is white. Even the pants look white. And I know normally they wear blue, I think. But it looks white to me with a little blue outlining. I can't let it go. And I'm going to say it the best way I can. Actually, is it blue with white? He just corrected me. He's correcting me. Hold on. But there's this ship that's behind him. Almost like, the best way I could describe it is I see him in uniform. And ever see like how big a cruise is? That's the way I see him. Like, and he's going on deck. No wonder he keeps saying on deck. That's why he keeps saying on deck. All hands on deck. Wow. That's the way he keeps saying everything. So I just want to make sure I get that. So whether he's on it, but that's the size of the ship that I see. Yes, we went to USS Alabama last year, but I also have a pic of him in his white Navy uniform. Thank you for validating that, Cindy. All hands on deck. Wow. All hands on deck. And he will forever with your father. Your dad's got his big ham like that's the way he's doing it, and it's really funny. Like, he's not going anywhere. I need you to know that he is coming through so strong, and your father to let you know he's okay. Your husband is okay, and I know this. We didn't have enough time, and I'm pissed because we didn't have enough time, and it's not him being pissed. I'm more upset for you because we were planning so many things ahead. We just got a house. He says, and will you check on the water heater situation? So I don't see that being a problem just yet, unless you just got a new one. So remember, I'm saying those two things, but he will forever be watching over everything. Welcome. Thank you so much. Cindy, I'm so very sorry for your father and your spouse. I am so sorry. But just know they don't skip a beat. I always recommend go back to this video after a day or two to let everything calm down. We were retiring in 2021 and had many plans. Why does he keep showing me the sky? Like, I feel like I want to jump out of a plane. He would do it. He would do this. I know travel's in there, but there's something about a plane, and I don't know if I used to nudge you on something like that. Like, I'm gonna jump out of a plane. He just was like, go, 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 and you were right there with him. Never missed a beat. So I want to just acknowledge he is all around you. And with my brother, that I know I mentioned, my close sibling, I need you to know that as well. That I know things are not good, and they're not good for anybody. But with Mikey, he keeps saying, Mikey, especially, I'm watching over certain things that he's doing because he's not, and as a sibling that lost a sibling, we don't think straight. We're not thinking straight, and he's putting a lot of it on the family dynamic. So just so you're aware of that, and it's just him saying, I'm checking in to let you know this. But he will forever be watching everything you all do. I thank you so much for allowing me to read the two men in your lives, and I'm so sorry. I know you had so many plans, but he goes, don't stop those plans because of me. Don't. I need you. He lives through your eyes. So the things you do, I saw a shadow pass in front of me last night. I was so upset. I was upset over him. That is him doing that. So anytime we get very overwhelmed, like type crying, that is them wrapping their hands around us. And especially when you see them and you were upset all day over it, even, or reliving that moment of seeing him, it's not to upset you, but because the love is so strong, it's never going to change. He's going to come through your dreams. He's going to come spiritually. You're going to see him a lot. He keeps saying the whole way, the whole way, the whole way. That is his main area. It looks like I'm in the living room, and then there's this doorway here. It looks like it's not a door, but I can go in there. This is the part I'm doing. So, Cindy, your reading is at 21:30. I need to thank you so much for allowing me to read two of your favorite men. I really do, and I'm so very sorry for everything. If there's anything I can do, I just want you to know their spirit always is with us, their soul, and love never dies, and that's why they're able to go through these things. And let your daughter know, pick her chin up, do what she needs to do, move on. Like, he's still giving that advice. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Cindy, again, I'm so very sorry, but I thank you so much for allowing me to read them. You're very special with these two men. Your dad is so big. That's why I was like, he called him Shrek, like, big. He doesn't look like that. He's just a big guy.
Let me know when you're ready.
Listen, it's probably because I'm hiding it. I need it cut bad.
Bill Snyder.
So it's about the time we truly mean it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Welcome. Just so you know, excuse me. Just so you know, your names are written down as you say hello and welcome. Your names are written down. Your dad is super handsome. And because he's tall, he knows it, because I have a thing for tall men. My husband's not tall, but that was past experiences. But your dad knows. So that's why he's like, I'm allowed to call him Shrek because he doesn't look like it. And that's why I kept saying it. So go back to this video because he is literally doing certain things so you would know that was him. And he did it on purpose to show we're together. And your dad's holding him like he's mine. He is mine. As a joke. Welcome if you're new. Oh, welcome back. Thank you.
Bill Snyder. Bill Snyder.
Bill Snyder. Cindy, you're so very welcome. Thank you again for allowing me to have... Thank you very much for allowing me to read the men in your lives. And they still are. No rudeness. Nobody be rude to anybody. It's only love and good vibes here. Come on, guys. Welcome if you're new. As I'm saying, no rudeness. Welcome if you're new. It's your first time. Nobody be rude. I don't know who's being rude. Dawn Lehman is my mod, so she will be the one going over everything. With that name. So when I call the name.
You're rude to Dawn. You're out.
Yeah, please. And that's coming from me, so please, it's only love, and that's why I do this out of love. So just please, and Dawn does a lot for me. She does a lot for me. It's not easy. Thank you for all your kind remarks. Cindy, you're so welcome. Thank you again. Thank you very much. I accept everyone. Everybody's accepted. Until you're rude. No, until you start shit, you're gone. No. I don't like blocking people, and that's a problem. But if you're rude to my monitor, like, I can't have it. No, I can't.
I don't tolerate it.
She does. Got you.
Janelle Cubis.
Did I say the second name first? Yeah, again.
Bill Schneider.
Bill Schneider. Bill Schneider. Welcome, newbie. Oh, goodness. Leave Dawn alone.
She's gone, Dawn.
She's gone. Mom, kick butt.
I'm not tolerating any shit.
Caitlin, you already added to the list. If you just did it, that's it. You're on, girly. Welcome. Bill Schneider. I'm going to be quick with the names. Just so that I can keep going. All the men are hiding.
They are. That's crazy.
Usually they're on top of it. Thank you, Taylor. Okay, go to the next name.
Okay.
Janelle
Cubis.
Janelle
Cubis. With a B. Cubas.
Oh, wait, what?
Cubas.
Janelle Cubas. Thank you. Of course, Jen. So all you have to do is you just wrote a comment of some sort. So your name is written down and it's randomly picked. Oh, I see you, Janelle Huvas. I hope I didn't butcher your name. I apologize for that.
Okay, Janelle.
All right, Janelle. I just needed the first name so I can keep a lookout for your name. Okay. Here we go. Good night, love. Good night. I'm sorry, I'm getting stuffed up. Okay. Okay, first. Okay, sorry, I got a lot. I 3 loved ones here. I gotta close my eyes. Mom, can you do this for a second? Sorry. You could go smoke. Do what you gotta do. So I have to close my eyes because the energy is so strong. So forgive me because I have 3 loved ones that are in my face, like like that. They're very high in energy. So I have to just they're not even letting me speak. The first one, my heart is palpitating. That is my symbol that somebody had a prior heart attack or an underlying heart condition. I can't let that go. Also, I'm extremely nauseous when I get nauseous from head to toe and my mouth starts to water. That is my symbol that somebody had a blood disorder of any kind or cancer of any type. I gotta be honest with you. I also have a younger soul here as well. When I say younger soul, that means taken too soon. So there's a lot going on. And I feel like with you, they keep saying, every time I grab onto something, it slips out of my hands. Like every time. I apologize. I had to close. You're good to go, Mom.
Sure.
Yeah.
Take my book.
Can
What do you need, honey?
can you her can you message her for me, please?
I can't read your writing.
Oh. Okay,
Why?
that's
She's
so.
messaging the page?
No, I'm asking you to do that. We could do that later. Kathy, I'm gonna message you later, okay? So Janelle, with the younger soul, that's where it's getting taken too soon, and I know I felt like that sibling bond love as I lost my brother, and I'm very sorry for that. I'm very, very sorry. I do have a maternal loved one here, so I don't want to let this go either. When I say maternal, that could be a mother figure, a grandmother figure, or somebody you looked up to like one. I always say my aunt or my best friend's mother since I was 2 is like a second mother to me. So I do want you to keep an open mind of that as well. But I'm getting very nauseous, so I don't know if this is currently right now that we're dealing with somebody that has of course, Sheila. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. If you make sure you go in caps, okay, Janelle? I keep hearing a D name, like D as in David, D as in Diana. It doesn't have to be those names. I just keep hearing that, whether it's your loved ones on the other side or your immediate family in general that is living. I don't want to scare you. They always will keep that going. But they're focused on things with you. They keep showing me 2 children. So my symbol for children is that back of that bumper sticker where I have kids, cats, husband, wife, kids, cats, dogs. When people have that bumper sticker, I don't know why that's my symbol, but they'll zone into only 2 children. So who has 2 children together? Love you too, Amanda. I'm trying to make sure. 2 children total. So whether that's your attitude. Mom has two. I can't let it go. You have two daughters. Beautiful. Thank you for validating that. Sure thing. We'll do. Um, so, um, why do I keep hearing the name Nelly? Like I'm abbreviating your name. I don't know if somebody has called you Nelly, if that's a nickname. I can't stop hearing it, and they will abbreviate everything. Good night, Mike. Like Nell or Nell. I keep hearing Nelly. Nell. Um. Welcome. Okay, hold on. Okay. So they keep making me pull towards you. And when they do that, there's things going on in general right now. So first things first is with you. They're making me stop with you. And there are things that are tearing me up in general that they're bringing to my attention. So your brother, the female and the male that's here, I have a lot of energy. But there's a lot going on, and I don't know if it's a relationship based that I'm just constantly go 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 go, and I don't even have time to look. And then also, I don't mean to get too personal on anything. Good night, love. I don't mean to get too personal on anything, but I have to acknowledge the way that they keep making me go into your household is I kind of feel put down, and you shouldn't feel put down. So there's certain things, whether this happened in the past or this is something going on, they're bringing it to my attention. Like we know, we're talking about it. Hold on. Promises, promises. That's all I keep hearing. Promises, 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 promises. I can't let go of now. I also keep hearing the 8th. So the 8th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of any month, or August of any date. It's okay whether it's on your loved ones on the other side or your immediate family. I just want to make sure that we have that all together so you can go back to this. There's so much information that they're trying to get out there, and I keep hearing 1 foot in front of the other, 1 foot in front of the other, and I know things have not been easy, and you're doing all the right things, and it's like, what? I don't know how much more I can do. I'm trying everything I can do. I'm trying. So they're acknowledging this, and they're showing me these things. Who has... Okay, so I just saw... I don't know if this is a relation to your brother. There's I keep seeing a glass... He keeps saying it's an ornament. It's an ornament. I don't know if it's an ornament in reference to what I'm discussing with you. Also, the side of my head is starting to bother me. I'm sorry, hold on. So my left side right here is starting to bother me. And then my throat is getting grabbed as well, which is my symbol that I was unable to communicate towards the end. So there's so much flowing. I hope you're still on here. I know I gave you a lot. But I don't want to let it go at all because there's so much going on. So There's something glass-wise that I'm attached to. I can't. I'm attached to this. No, I don't see any validation. I don't know if she's here. I don't know. My grandma just passed and I got an ornament with her picture. Perfect. Thank you for validating, Grandma. Thank you for validation on Grandma with the ornament. Again, I'm attached, so I have to say everything that I see what's going on. And like it's my guide. You know what I mean? It's like I want to pick up the phone. She did the 14th. I just heard as well, which could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary. I don't want to dissect that. So the 14th of any month, which could be with your loved ones on the other side or your immediate family. The left side of my head. I'm like starting to slur now. When I start to slur, I know that what's going on with my left side? Usually when I sit up straight and my head starts to bother me, there's something with my head going on, and I can't let that go. So whether it was a stroke, an aneurysm, but I feel nauseous. So it's a blood disorder. I don't know if it's a blood clot. There's a lot going on. Good night, love. We'll see you Tuesday, okay? Hold on. So as they were bringing up stuff going on with the now with you, that's why, with the ornament that I had to explain, there's a lot going on in general that they're all throwing at me. My grandmother had a blood infection. I'm so sorry, honey. Because it's going to my head. So that's why, like, what is going on? It's like throughout my body. So when I go through the blood and then I feel it in my head, I know there's something that's why I kept saying blood. There's something that I feel nauseous. That's not how she feels. It's just in general. She also just yelled August. So August, when they yell a month, there's something connecting me to August, whether that's somebody living or on the other side. Birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with August. Don't worry about it now. I threw a lot at you. And to be honest with you, Grandma feels like another mother to me. She feels like I would go to her for things. And she goes, stop saying you wish you went for more things. You were very lucky to have what you had. And not only this, it's okay, Hope. It's okay. I do have to acknowledge that she keeps showing me a card. Did you give her a card? Okay, I gotta stop with I gotta go on with this card. So it's not just a birthday card. Did she write you a card that you have, or did you give her a card and you don't think she realized? Because there's something with this card. Welcome. I can't let go of the card, and it's okay if you don't know right now. I just can't let it go. It's like something between us. I like want you to go back to it. I don't know if you have a card from her from the past that she wants me to go to, or you have it in a safekeeping. She's not letting this go. She's not letting it go. March is another thing that I said the third. I did say the third earlier with you. So again, the third or March, okay? Not both, one or the other. I just want to make sure that I say everything. And you can validate this stuff later. I gave you a lot, and I apologize for that, but they're so strong. As you can tell, my eyes are getting redder as I'm going. It's just because I need you to know with her, I'm still right here. And I know, I feel like a mother's touch with grandma. I really do. Like, she keeps making me feel like I was left out in the cold, you know, like not realistically, but in general. She's like, I will never leave her. I will never leave her. And that goes for the male that's here and your brother as well. But there's so many things that they're pulling out, and I don't want to say all your business on here, but I need you to know they're doing all of this. They're saying, we see, we know, and we're taking care of what we can. I keep hearing an A name as well, okay? So, Janelle, if you can go back to this, your timing is at 55. You can go right to it, and then give yourself a day or two, write it down as saying everything, and then you can validate right on this video. But I want you to do that because there's a lot of information that she's giving out, and some of it is very private, and that's why I stopped it. Certain things with you, but I am always here. I'm always here. With everything you've been through, and that's including your children as well, including your children. And it's always been a fight. Everything's been a fight, and you got to keep fighting. You have to keep fighting. So I thank you for allowing me to read you, and you can take as much time as you want to validate on this later on, but I know it's a lot for you. I completely understand going through everything. So I thank you for allowing me to read your loved ones and you as well. I thank you very much. And don't forget your time's at 55, okay? Beautiful girl inside and out. She's got so much going on. Okay, mommy.
Kelly Darnell.
Okay. Kelly, go ahead.
Darnell.
Welcome. You're not late, Julie. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I can't always say. It's too personal, so I want her to go back to this, you know, because there's a lot of personal things I don't, as I'm like stuffed up. Kelly Darnell, you are next. You're next. Good night, Josephine. Thank you, Hope. Thank you. It's every Tuesdays and Fridays, and starting in January, we're going to be doing Sundays also.
Maybe not Tuesdays, though.
No, podcast will be Tuesdays. But it will be, and it's always at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except Sundays will be 3 p.m. And we'll go through that in January. I'll announce all that. And it's always no donations, only love. Always, always. Every time I'm on here, that's the way that I work. Kelly Darnell. No, I'm not in Illinois.
I don't know where these people come
All right, go ahead, do it. I know. Thank you, Cheryl.
Margaret Mouton.
Margaret
Mouton.
Mouton. Margaret Mouton. That's being in the work, Rachel, for next year. So we'll announce it. You know that once, if you hit like and follow the page, you'll know immediately when we start everything for next year. We have a lot. It's been a lot of headaches. We'll do, Leanna. She's got you. Margaret Mouton. Oh, thank you, Julia. I want her to go back. If she's your friend, she needs to go back to it. There's a lot I didn't want to say on this because a lot of it is private. You're very welcome. You are so welcome. Thank you for being part of my family. One more time. Margaret Mouton. We both say it at the same time. Good night, Melody. Love that name. Love it. Melody. Show her the way to do it. Definitely need to. Thank you. You were talking about and sent you the pictures. It was great. It was a great read. Oh, awesome, Robin. Oh, I'll check that out. Thank you so much with the photo. Robin had a private session, and I got so excited because it was like 2 B's.
Oh,
my middle
cool.
name has 2 B's, and so she found a picture, I guess, that I had in the session. Love it. Thank you. You can feel free to post it here on the group page. That's always very helpful too. Whatever you like to do. I thank you very much for doing that too. I absolutely love seeing the photos that they make me see. Welcome, Judy, if you're new. Next one, because I don't see Margaret. Do you?
No.
Okay, the next one. I want to make sure that we can get as fast as we can, as many people as we can before Facebook kicks me off after a while.
Alyssa Spyek.
Alyssa
Spyek.
Spyek. Spyek. Alyssa Spyek. Come on down. Come on. Good night. Get some rest, love. Have a great weekend, okay? Go relax. You got work in the morning. Go relax. I know. That's why I made that face like, shit, I need a new coil already. That's so funny. New love your shoe. Show. Shoe or show? I was like, shoe. I have shit show. Shoe. It's all the same. Right? Wait, one more time.
What was it?
Alyssa?
Oh. Spyek.
Spyek? Alyssa Spyek, one more time. Right? I'm good, Amanda. I hope you are too. Thank you, Connie. My Don used to make monster babes. Oh, I had babes that I could barely hold on to. I know, right? Step forward. Come on down. All right, go to the next one.
Wendy Grimm.
Wendy
Grimm.
Look at me. Grimm. Wendy Grimm. You are next. Wendy Grimm. Let's go. A lot of people like to listen, and I understand that. That's why we are doing the podcast, because we understand a lot of people like to listen. Beats me. I'll just keep talking all night. Welcome, my family. Wendy Grimm. You too, Donita. Much love. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, please, and healthy. Viewers have stayed at 44 for a while. Yeah, a lot of people like to listen. Come on down, vibes are right. Ooh, I like that one. That's a good one. Come on down, vibes are right. Instead of price is right. That's a good one. That was creative. Damn it, I can't think of creative things. You all did the Vibe Tribe. You all thought of, you're stuck. Well, I always say stuck with me, but hashtag. All right, let's go to the next one. Go ahead. I crossed out so many names. Let's go.
I know.
It's okay.
Melissa Tribe.
Melissa Tribe. Come on, Missy. I'm calling you Missy for that reason. The hide and seek Olympics.
This always happens. They jump right on and then they jump off.
My mom had a live reading last week, and we've been able to validate almost everything. You're amazing. Oh, thank you, Tab. Thank you so much, Tabitha. Melissa Tribe is here.
All right.
All right, Melissa. Liz Barge, is Melissa your daughter? I just want to make sure. Hold on. Melissa Tribe. I just want to make sure. Oh, it is right. I spelled it right. Just want to make sure. Love your last name. You're already part of it. You're already part of the family. Perfect. So, Mom, Melissa, go into cap locks, and Mom, you can too, okay? Perfect. Perfect. All right. And then what was Mom's name? So I have that too. So I can make sure that they're so I can read both of yours. Liz. I just want to make sure so I have your name too. And that way I can make sure you're both together, because a lot of people sometimes do.
What's her mom's name?
Liz Barge. I hope I'm saying that right. Please forgive me if I'm not. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Please, I'm one person. Okay, Melissa and Liz. So Liz is Mom.
Okay, you're right.
Yep.
Liz Barnes.
Yep. Okay.
Liz is her daughter.
Thank you, guys. Women and gentlemen, thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay. My heart's like pounding out of my chest. Okay, so I do have a few loved ones here. I have to. Oh, my heart's racing. So when my heart races, or palpitates, but it's racing, that's my, shit. Excuse me. That's my symbol that somebody had a prior heart attack or an underlying heart condition. I almost feel like my heart is too big for my body. Like, it's just too big for me. I could do no wrong. We have some personalities on the other side, so I do have to acknowledge the personality. There is a male figure. Oof. Okay, so the male figure does. Oh, God, oh, excuse me. I keep hearing the ninth. So the ninth could be somebody's birthday, death date, anniversary, or so the ninth of any month or September of any date. So just remember, it could be your loved ones on the other side or your immediate family. I don't want to let any of that go. So September of any date or the ninth of any month. I keep hearing a J sounding name. Whether that's somebody on the other side or we're bringing up somebody that's in the immediate family together, all together. So I want to make sure we have that. Good night, loves. Have a great weekend.
Do you need something?
John. Okay, thank you for validating John. Because I kept circling. I kept circling John. Just so you can see that. I know it's backwards. So CJ, name, John. I know it's backwards. Oh my God, that's my hubby, Melissa's stepdad. I'm sorry. So okay. So he's got this personality where I keep my chest is like I don't have anxiety, but I feel like I'm having a panic attack. I get panic attacks and I have post-traumatic stress disorder, and that's the way that I feel in general with my chest. He goes, I could do no wrong. I could do no wrong. And he's laughing about it. He has such a great sense of humor that I have to pull that through. He literally just took the breath out of my mouth. Okay, he also just said, just so you're aware of this, he said, watch this. So when they do that, that is my symbol that somebody either has my watch or there's something around a watch that I need to acknowledge. He's like, watch this. So I do want to make sure that I say everything that he's bringing to my attention. I'm getting very dizzy though and hazy. So there's also, he's not alone. He is a riot. Like, so so up north we say, oh, what a whack job. Like, what a whack job. He's a whack job. He will say anything that comes out of his mouth. There's no filter. And he's going to make sure that he gets his last lick in. That's what he says. I'm going to make sure I get my last lick in. But he's also thanking you for everything. And not just you, but Miss as well. There's so much things with him that I miss. And I feel that. And I miss him not only as my husband, I miss him being there. I miss him picking me up when I needed it. Yes, I'm a pain in the ass, he says, but I miss the things that I don't hear anymore. Normally I don't let them get to my emotions. Certain situations do, and I apologize if he's doing that with me, and he's like, quit your crying shit. I'm like, I can't help it. I feel the love. I can't help it. It's his way of doing that, so I have to acknowledge you're not alone, and I need to thank you for not leaving me alone. So he goes, never leave me alone. They could never leave me alone. He's so animated. He's like, they could never leave me alone. And in a joking manner. And I'm like, okay, so he's trying to change it up. Like, don't cry. I'm gonna make you laugh instead. And I'm like, everything's a joke now. But he is really saying she never left my side. There was a lot of things with him growing up even that were so many things that he would have. He keeps showing me the door open, and when they show me the door open, and it sways, that's my symbol, that coming and going, and that could be his childhood. But it happens a lot. I tear up a lot when it's very emotional. There's things that I felt home. You are home. He has me laying here. And I gotta be honest. I feel someone's hand on my hand, and I keep going into your living room, and I'm sorry he's making me do this. I'm going to the living room, and he's like, this is still my spot. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? This is still my spot. He keeps reverting back to blinds, like there's a blind. So I don't know if a blind recently got messed up or if I needed new blinds. He's like a shade. He's doing this and he won't stop. So I don't know if something fell off. He's I don't know whose household, but he's telling in general. So I can't let that get to you. I can't let it get to me, but I have to acknowledge it and say it, because so talking about his spot, and then he's like, that damn blind, like it's a pain in the ass. Like he's in general. Also, there's something about he keeps hearing a dripping noise that's pissing him off. So I know that he's here to like help with certain things, and everywhere I turn, he can't stop. He's constantly all over the place. This man could sit for maybe 5 to 10 minutes and then had to get up to do something else. He would not slow down, and that's why my heart is beating like crazy, because he will not slow down. He still won't slow down, and that's his personality, and that's why I'm talking the way that I'm talking so quickly. He's got... Who has the religious tattoo? Just because he went like this, who has a religious tattoo? When I say that, that could be a cross, it could be a rosary, it could be rays that look religious. There's something in Melissa's hot water services is dripping. He is so upset over that. Like he won't let that go, because he could easily, I could fix it. I know I can. And I'm like, do I want you to put your hands on that? And I'm standing here watching like this. Like, what is he going to do now? And it's just his way of doing that. So there's... So just so you know, miss, he's in your household going, I'm scoping everything out. Just so you know, I'm scoping everything out. And I know that there's so much going on. I see him sit down, and then he gets up. And he's just following everybody all over the place. And I'm like, slow it down. Slow it down. Thank you, May. But, hold on a second. Who is Nick or Nicholas? Nick or Nicholas could be somebody that's on the other side or immediate. His brother has a cross tattoo with John's death date. Thank you for validating that, Liz. Please let my brother know that I'm aware of that, and I was with him during that, because I see it, and that's where I was like, I have to do this. His son's name is Nicholas. His brother has a cross. His son. That's my stepdad. Wrong person. So his son's name is Nicholas. Thank you. He just said the 10th. So the 10th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of any month, or October of any date. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. So the 10th could be in relation to anybody on the other side that's family connected or immediate family that is living. I don't want to just let that go. So the 10th or any date in October. It's okay if you don't know right now. I just have to do that as it's just validation between me and your loved ones. But he's like, I'm watching him. He goes, like he makes this noise. I'm watching. So I have to full names, just like what he did with, his own name and my brother with the tattoo. Everybody's hurting in so many different ways. First of all, I'm going, what just happened? There's so many things. There's so many things that I'm going, this happened so fast. Like it's so fast before my eyes, and that's why my heart keeps beating. The 10th is our adopted son's birth month. I'm letting you know, everybody and everything. Anything he can get out, he's getting out. He says, my little buddy, my hard worker, my little buddy. And it's funny because I see like a little, when kids have that fake tool stuff going on, he keeps showing me tools with your adopted son. I keep seeing a lot of tools. So I just want to make sure that I validate that properly. My little buddy, like always, my shadow. And he had a lot of you guys shadowing him in everything. Okay, May.
Bye, May.
Why does everybody have to be like that?
She's stupid.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
She's been warned. She's gone.
I apologize for that. I don't like blocking anybody.
I don't either.
Unless.
And she wouldn't stop. And then she said, block me.
All right,
so
fine. I saw that. That's fine. Yes, he bought Mason a plastic toolkit, and he always called him his little buddy. This is why I say everything he puts in front of me. And he goes, he's my shadow. He was my shadow. He was my shadow. Mm-hmm. So I have to always acknowledge everything. And honestly, with John's passing, I'm so upset. It's happening so quickly before my eyes. I don't have enough time to digest what's going in front of me. He goes, you're telling me? May you fuck off. Fook. May you fuck off. Who drives? Who's in that? All right, so besides what I just talked about, he showed me somebody driving in a hire truck. It's almost like, I don't know if it's to do with rocks, but he showed me somebody, and I don't know if he used to do this or somebody within the family. I know I'm in a hire up truck for a living, and this could go down the line, but I see rocks in the bed, whether it's rocks or it's one of those big type of trucks, like a dump truck. It was a super fast, very fast. My heart is racing, so that's why I know how fast this is. Do you still have his boots? Because he keeps showing me his shoes. Who still has his shoes? He goes, because you know they're made for walking. He has a joke for everything, and I'm not that quick. James is. I am not that quick.
Wow. He's like larger than life.
Yes, very. Sorry, Mom, I blew that right in your face. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, I can't let go of the boots. I know, Lynn. It's just like, oh.
I don't like to do that.
I know.
Everybody's hurting.
I know.
You know what?
I know.
If you're rude,
I know.
I don't tolerate that.
I know, Lynn. I get it. I know. I can't stop with these shoes. He kept asking for his shoes when he was in and out of his coat.
Oh my God.
And I'm writing shoes. I can't stop with these shoes. The shoes. And he's going, they're made for walking. That song. Because I understand we all have broken hearts and souls, and I'm just trying to heal one by one if I can. I can't give closure, a little peace, and just to block somebody pisses me off, but nobody's to mess with Dawn, Mom, or any of you. Yeah. And if they're going to be rude, I have to let them go, but it hurts me. So this is why he keeps bringing up the shoes, because in and out of me going through everything, he keeps going, the shoes. They're made for walking. Like, even as I'm in and out of consciousness, he should say, he goes induced coma, might you put it. He says, I need them to know I was ready to go. Like, go. Keep walking. I'm like, where are you walking, on the damn moon? And he's like, good one. Back and forth with me. And that's something this is him. This is how he is, his personality. And I need to know, in the beginning, he kept making me say, welcome if you're new. I can feel on my right side, there was a lot of things all over me. I know this and I feel that.
She said that was him.
But I feel to my right and then to my left. And I know there's a lot of things going on around me. But I feel it. I feel your hand on my forehead. And then my hand keeps getting grabbed, and I'm asking in my head and in your ear, just squeeze it. And he's going, he was not, like, it's just a shell, and we look at them like, they're in there. He's like, I was not in there. He's like, I was above, but I'm letting you know what I heard, and you told me it's okay. And that was the comforting part about it. I know it was okay. I know this was okay. I know I'm too young. He's like, I'm too young to be up here. I look at him, I'm like, you got jokes, and going back and forth with him. But in all honesty, I have to describe the way that he's making me feel. He had to have his right leg amputated. That's why I want my shoes. Do you understand why I want my shoes? It was like this barrier for him. So that's why when I said there's a lot going on with certain sides of me, I still felt and heard everyone. I still felt and heard the good things, the things that I needed to hear. This shot up everywhere. I mean, I'm going up and down with everything. Not just, and that's why my heart's racing between my blood pressure going up and down. They're trying to keep certain things down. I hear somebody going in and out. Is that my son going in and out? But somebody's going this is not it. We got to figure this out. Stop it now. Stop it. Like stop this, like, in denial. And that's something that I don't know if it's my son or it's a male energy that he keeps making me go through as I'm in the room with all of you, letting you know I heard, and it's okay. It's okay. This whole thing was terrifying. Speaking of a male energy who was unable or just missed my last breath or was unable to get there at just like they so somebody's on the other wall, and that's my symbol that somebody just missed my last breath or just missed me going, and I need to bring that up for a reason. Absolutely. Welcome. If you're new, welcome. He goes, with the male energy, there's something about guilt, and he's going, guilt will kill you. He needs to knock it off with the guilt. That he's so close with everybody, and even a stepfather, he doesn't feel like a stepfather. He feels like a dad, and even though I just missed his last breath. I need you to know it's not to hurt you. That was not to hurt you, Lizzie. He's saying Lizzie. That was not to hurt you. There was a lot. It was day in, day out, day in, day out. And even though it was very fast, it was very draining. And there was only so much that I wanted everyone to see or be a part of. But I knew you were there. I knew you were there. And it's okay. It's okay. And that's why he's bringing this up, because there's so many things that he's been giving me chills. That's exactly why I said that, Melissa. Exactly why. Exactly why. He was more than Steph. He was my father. He was. He bent backwards. He says, and these kids got their asses in trouble. Like, you know, kid stuff. These kids got their asses in trouble. Maybe they could have used the beating. Laughing. He's laughing. But I know when he had fear in his eyes, I know not to mess with him. Like, I know I don't want to go there with you. I don't want to go there with you. Like, I knew that we were going to get in trouble. He had this look that she gives us that like will go to your core. Like, shit. Where my dad were like, yeah, whatever. He's the type like, didn't I tell you to be home around a certain time and you weren't? Yeah. Well, something got held up, and then he goes to the story of like, just go upstairs. Just go upstairs.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Just go upstairs. There's so many things that he's doing for that reason. Hold on. What about this car? Okay, so there's a vehicle in general. Who got into an accident, or I do see cops involved in this, so I don't know if it's an accident or something I wasn't supposed to be doing, but one of my kids, and
he had the look.
And I just did this look as my mom just read that out loud to me.
It's hysterical.
It's like, so I'm going to explain something. You did. Okay, you did. You were the one.
This guy's great.
This is why he's bringing everything up, because he went, and this is what I'm going to tell you, miss. This is what I'm going to tell you, because he keeps, all right, so I got into this accident, right? And I was like, just take me to jail. I don't want to deal with her. Take me to jail. You know, the sheriff's like, you know, no, I can't do that. He really could have, but he's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. Just take me to jail. I wasn't the only one to say that. My brother was Luke too, to say that too. Like, just stay. I don't want to deal with her. I'd rather be in there. And so that's exactly what he keeps doing. Like, you know, the whole, oh, you know, just do what you got to do. I don't want to go home to this. I don't want to go home to this. I got to deal with all of this now. But he said that's what I loved about it, was that they all had fear. All had fear. He He's one of a kind. The stuff that he says out of his mouth, I'm like, are you serious right now? Can I ask you something too? This is the other thing. I don't know if this is in relation to him or somebody on his side or even yours, but I do keep seeing somebody, and I mentioned this earlier to my mom.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
There is somebody that I keep seeing with a metal detector. Ever see somebody with a metal detector like in the sand looking for stuff? I don't know if this was him or somebody that was in relation to the entire family, whether that's on your side, his side. You know, we're all a family in whole. So just remember I'm saying that because
She said my ex-husband.
Thank you.
Wow. He was with you. That holy shit.
The reason why I'm saying this, Miss, is because before we started, like I said, I had a lot of people with me in the shower today. Not that they see anything, but they give me certain things. So, like I mentioned the teddy bear earlier, that was the first thing. And then I said, Mom, I have this male with me, this man, and he keeps showing me this metal detector, and I don't know what's going on. Did he find a button, or it looks like it has like I could feel on the button, it almost looks like it's old, like it's it looks like it could have been from the war, like on one of on a uniform. There's something I can feel, like I can feel it on a metal of some sort. So that's something else I don't want to let go of because he's bringing that to my attention. So that's why I'm doing that.
Yes. Holy shit.
Perfect. He's been with me, by the way, since 6 o'clock today. How your name is called is we're being guided to your names. You saw how many names we called before yours.
Yeah.
And it's just of being guided. And people will say, I've been on for months. I've been on for a week. You know, I get that completely. And I know it could be really obnoxious. But it's for this reason. Because I have your loved ones preparing to come on. Meanwhile, I have no idea who's for who. And you all know that there's nothing your loved ones say that I would not know. And that's why I bring up everything. And that's why she's acting this way, because I brought it up.
Crazy.
From 6 p.m., Dawn. 6 p.m. Yeah.
Wow.
This is exactly the proof. And in every live, we always have proof of why it's randomly picked. It's for a reason, and I'm sorry that people have to wait longer than others. I'm sorry. It's not. If I went through the names, it's not right. It's who it's drawn to at that moment in time. But this is a perfect example. It's I have to thank you, and I have to thank you for allowing me to be part of your family. What an amazing man. I need you to let, I don't know, he goes, I don't know if my son's going to believe in this bullshit. He says, but you all know, you know, I think this is hocus pocus. He says, but he knew he would get to me. He knew this. He guided you here for this reason. And that's why I do this. And this is why he's been with me all since 6 p.m. So with all of this, I know that this is hocus pocus is what he's saying, right? But he's saying, I want the family to hear these things, to know I'm still here. And he is going to watch over everybody. Get that damn thing fixed now. Do you hear me? Because it's driving him insane. He's going, I just want to fix it. I just need to fix this. So that, and I don't want to let go of either that I keep about this truck that I keep hearing. I don't know if you validated that. If you don't know, it's okay. But I do want to make. Does he know what happened to his ring and chain? Was that lost? Hold on. No family needs to step up. It happens, and it's. Hold on. Why is it saying melted down? He keeps saying melted down, and it didn't.
It disappeared.
I know.
Damn.
And it's melted down. It didn't disappear. There's something on the dresser. There's something on this higher dresser that I keep seeing. Yes, ma'am. It was stolen. And it's melted down at this point. I am so sorry. He says, that's not me. It's not me. I know you would love a part of me. I know this. But you have me everywhere. You have me everywhere. And I know that anger is towards a certain person.
Why do people
let it go? Because things happen. Things happen within families, Mom. We know this. Focus it somewhere else. He's saying focus that energy somewhere else. There's already speculations of certain people. Let it go. Let it go. I'm going to be honest, there's a male attached to it. There's a male energy attached to it. 100%. You will be okay. There is no if. You will be okay. Not only with the way he's pushy with me, he's going to be pushy with you. And you are not done. You are not done. He says you always were by my side. I'm always going to be by yours. And that's putting people in your way as well for good. Like, you're going to be meeting people in general, and your eyes have opened to, first of all, it's completely shut down, and then I'm starting to open back up, and that's where he wants you. Good night, love. That's exactly where he wants you for that way. You will be okay. And I am with you all the way, he says, all the way. Then he said, hey, I rhymed. Oh, he's too much. He is too much. Everything I get serious with, he's like, don't cry. No, you are not crying. Civic love. So just keep that in mind. I thank you so much for allowing me to not only read him, but read into your family. I need to thank you very much. And this is exactly why I do this. It's exactly why I do that. And for him to bring out that detector and show me what I saw, it's for this reason. So I thank you so much again. So with the dresser, so I saw his belongings, his jewelry. I don't know if it's on, there's something on top of the dresser that I see that's included with mine, right? And then, I don't know if it was in the dresser. There's something about this dresser, and it's a higher dresser. It's not like low. It's higher, higher dresser. And it was just scooped, like I see my hands that weren't supposed to be in that dresser at all. Thank you. It's okay. Welcome. We're all good. Thank you, Sarah Williams. I appreciate it too. I do. Thank you. So thank you, Liz and Melissa, so much for allowing me to be part of your lives, for Oh my God, what an intense, amazing. Oh, the validation was awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you to the family. Yes, it was an antique dresser, and our jewelry is together on top of it.
Wow.
Somebody's hands was on that they weren't supposed to. Thank you. Was he at my wedding? He had a seat at your wedding. He said, "Was I at her wedding? I had the carpet." He said, "I had the carpet." There was a seat for him. You had he goes, I was all over the place. And then he just mentioned John Travolta. I don't know what that's about, but he mentioned John Travolta. Like, I know I don't got dance moves, but I'm moving like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. That's his words, not mine. I saw that movie maybe once. Yeah, but that's what he's saying.
If you watched it, you'd cry. He looks just like Luke in that movie.
I know, that's why I can't watch it.
And Grease. Oh my God.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So again, that's him showing the dresser, the jewelry, and I see somebody's hands that aren't supposed to be on there. As far as your wedding, don't ever ask again. I'm part of everything, including fix that damn drip of what's going on. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you, Melissa and Liz. Thank you so much for allowing me to read him and your family. It means a lot to me. It really does. And please go back to this once things calm down. It's a lot. It's a lot. Go back to it.
Oh my God.
He wore a white tux to his first wedding, and we used to laugh about him looking like John Travolta. See?
Yes.
This is why I say everything they say, because I don't know.
Oh my God.
Wedding
chills.
and John Travolta.
Oh my God.
Do you need more information, he says. Do you need anything more?
Holy shit.
I'm like, why is he doing this? Like Saturday Night Fever.
That's hysterical.
Thank you, Connie.
I love that.
Sandra, thank you.
He's
That's
great.
amazing. He's unforgettable.
He's larger than life.
He really is. He's unforgettable. And he will talk so much crap, but he loves everybody harder than anything. Really.
Big time. I
Really.
can feel that.
That is amazing. Amazing. Because I'm like, what the hell? Saturday Night Fever? I don't know what I'm doing. John Travolta. But you asked about a wedding and he said that. I can't watch that because my brother looks like him. As my brother was younger, he looks like him. It just hurts.
Yeah, it's hard.
Pity he couldn't dance like him.
He thought he could.
No, but he can. He can. Don't get him wrong. He's doing it. He will never be forgotten. He was always one in a million. Always one in a millionaire. He still is. And he knows it. Wow, you are.
That's great.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
That's great.
And again, thank you for allowing me to read him.
Wow. What a great guy.
Love it. And I can see him walking in, like, I could hear it. I could hear it. You're very welcome, Melissa. And please go back to this and re-listen to it. Give yourself always a day or two. You know, have the other kids listen to it. It's a lot of information, but they hear it. They hear it.
They don't miss a damn thing.
Thank you so much for the tears and the laughter. Liz, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. And if I can give a little bit of peace knowing that's enough for me. That's enough for me. And that's why I do what I do. And I thank you for allowing me to, you know, have that respect and allow me to, you feel safe enough for me to have him for a few moments, even though he's just going on.
That's great. No, I don't have the gift.
No, she does not have the gift. No. I have the
Nor
gift.
do I want.
Yeah, nor does she want it.
I don't
She
like
said.
taking showers to begin with. All right. Tasha Brennan.
Tasha Brennan. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she has a gift of sarcasm and blocking people with her big fucking mouth.
Who said that? I like that.
Yeah. Elisa Wood, I can't,
All right, move on.
I know, I can't.
Tasha Brennan.
She said it. She said here. Hello.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Can you go in cap lock for me?
Is Tasha there?
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Okay, good.
Missed you too. Welcome back. Where she go? Shit. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Where'd she go? Damn it. Hold on. Tasha, here we go. Hi, here we go. I see you, girly. Good night. Have a good weekend, okay? Have a good weekend. Tasha Brennan. Sorry, I just like to do the names so then when I see you commenting, I'm able to look right at you. Good night, sweet dreams. Much love, okay? See you Tuesday. It's not by luck. It's because your loved ones are driving you guys to us. That's how we look at it. And welcome if you're new. You're stuck with me. Make sure you hit like and follow so then you get, every time I go live, you're able to know that I'm live. All right, Tosh. Okay, so there is a male figure that I do need to. Good night. There is a male figure that I need to. Hold on. There's a female figure she's like, hold on. Okay, I got a lot going on. I have a lot going on, and there's music playing all over in my head. I'm like, oh, one thing, one at a time. All right, so I want to dance right now. They're making me want to dance, and I'm sorry for that, even though I'm a very good dancer. I'm very good at it. Let me ask you something. Have you been watching a video or a voicemail? I hear a voice. I don't know if it's a video, if it's, like I said, I hear music, but I don't know if it's a voice message, a video, something that I'm hearing, and even like text messages. You know when somebody text messages you read it in their voice. It could even be that. I can't let this go. I also keep hearing the 21st, which could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of any month, or February 1st. And that can, it doesn't have to be with only your loved ones on the other side. It could be your immediate family as well. Okay, so I'm like battling between a male and a female. There's two females, actually. Okay, so... Oh, God. Sorry, I had to close my eyes. They're strong. Okay, what do I keep hearing? Accident. Who has a B name? B as in boy. And that could be, again, somebody on the other side or the immediate family. I don't want to let that go. You were just watching old videos. Thank you for validating that, because we were watching it with you. And can you go in cap locks for me too, honey, so I can see it properly? That's why I write names down so I can see. And I know it's hard to keep it on there. I know it's a pain in the ass, but it's the easiest way for me to see your validations. I saw it though. So you were just watching old videos, and that's why it's like I want to keep moving. I have a female figure here that does feel maternal. That could be a mother figure, grandmother figure, or somebody I looked up to like one. I can't stop. And then the male is younger. The male, your friend Becky. Thank you for validating. I have to validate also. See you Tuesday, guys. Good night. Much love to you guys. I have to validate that my hair keeps getting touched. So when my hair gets touched, it doesn't feel like a yank. It's more of like a tingle, almost like if you got the chills, right? Or like something, a hair is out of place and you want to move it. I can't let this go because I keep feeling it. Who does hair or who used to do hair? Because that's something that I'm obsessed with right now. So I don't know if I used to do hair or if somebody's still doing it. And then I keep hearing accident. And I understand that. I'm getting, so I feel like the best way I could describe this, not that they're showing me anything just yet, that's not what I'm getting, but the way that I feel, I always have to connect how I feel. I have an instant headache. It's just my symbol. It feels like I'm tumbling in a vehicle and my head just keeps like it's spinning in a dryer. That's the best way I could describe it. Okay, just remember I'm saying about who used to do hair or still does it, because that's something I can't let go because my hair is being grabbed too much. So there's something about hair, unless I was really into it. And it could be not just with your family, it could be with the other side as well. So that's why I do everything I can to say that they keep showing me. Hold on. I have... hold on a second. I have a bad headache. Again, they don't feel this way. It's just my way of connecting what is going on here. Because I'm starting to slur. I almost feel like I'm under the influence. Sorry, I'm like trying to get through everything. August, I just heard August, which could be somebody's birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with only August. Again, don't only think about your immediate family, think about your loved ones on the other side. So living and then your loved ones on the other side as well. Good night, ladies. I'll see you Tuesday, okay? Thank you for popping on. I appreciate it so much. I keep hearing referencing to something about dad as well. Dad. Now, you have a lot of loved ones here, so we gotta talk about some things. That's what they're making me do right now. Becky's birthday is August. She's like, I keep getting my... There's a lot going on. Love you, James. Good night. I know you will about Uncle Roy. Good night, bro. Love you. What's this? Okay, so when I get a slashing mark, That means somebody's death date and birthday is very close. So the best way I could describe it is, my birthday is the 25th of August. My brother died July 30th, and that's the best way. It's close. So whether that's someone on the other side's birthday and death date that is very close, or in general, a family member or friend in that matter is close with someone else's. So I want to make sure I say that properly, so then you can go back to this, because I keep seeing slash marks. And it's just a passing date that's connected with either another passing date or a birthday. And I know that's hard, but that's why I tried to explain that. Good, thank you. I hope you are too, love. I have to do that because there's two things that occurred. Okay, hold on. Okay. I also keep hearing a D name, D as in Diana, D as in David. Doesn't have to be those names. I just say it in that order so you can hear it. Because sometimes when I get stuffed up in my accent, it sounds the same. Whether that's connected to your loved ones on the other side or immediate family member that's living, I have to just acknowledge that. Welcome, hello. Oh, I can't breathe. It's like I gotta be honest with you, it's very hard for me to, like I said, my head is bothering me. It's like in my lobe area. My lobe area is bothering me. So it's from here. And then my breathing is very labored. So I'm starting to slur. So I'm just saying everything that I'm feeling and I'm going through. Thank you, Shelby. I've had it short. I've had it pretty short. Oh, I can't stop. My head hurts. Okay, hold on. March. I just heard March, which could be somebody's birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with March. It has to be only with March. And don't forget that slashing mark that I did. Like I said, my birthday was, I guess, less than a month in between my brother's passing date. So that's the best way I could describe it. And I just want to make sure you have this so when you go back to it, whether she's on or not, it's okay. I'm just going to go through everything and then she can go back to this, but there's a lot going on. So my mouth is watering, which is my symbol that somebody had a blood disorder of any kind or cancer. She passed away from an overdose. That's why I feel under the influence. I'm sorry, sweetie. That's how my brother passed as well. I'm very sorry. She's not alone. And so as I was saying that, she was bringing up somebody that has passed from a blood disorder or a cancer of any type. But she's not letting that go. So I just letting you know I'm not alone, meaning she's not alone. She has enough personality for, well, like the father before, she's got enough personality for everybody. The thing was, she was at her very highs and her very lows, and you were always there. Now, what's with this cutoff? Do you know what I'm talking about with the cutoff? And it could be with her family. If you don't know it right away, don't worry about it. Just go back to this, because she's validating this. Like, ooh, and I know I could not breathe. That's why I feel like I'm all over the place. Um, she also keeps bringing up a bracelet. So I have a bracelet with charms on it, right? And she keeps bringing up a bracelet. She's not letting go of this bracelet. She keeps talking about kids too. Kids are getting big. Kids are getting big. Okay, back to that phone conversation. Back to her showing me, you know how I mentioned about you watching old videos. She also keeps talking about the phone. So when they show me a phone symbol, it doesn't have to be a phone. It could be within text messages. Yeah, it does fade. My father passed from cancer. Okay, all right, honey. Jesus, that's why I was saying dad earlier as well to let you know he's here. I hear a lot of music within my head, so I'm like going back and forth. Just to validate, and you could go back to this record, you know, this recording when we're done, because I kept saying dad in the beginning as well, so to know that he's coming through also with her. Good night, Debbie. I do need to acknowledge, so when they show me a phone symbol, that's something that either something happened right before I passed, whether that is a text message, a phone call, again, because we hear, when we read out messages, that's what we hear them, right? So I do need to acknowledge, Becky keeps showing me a phone symbol. So I don't know if that's something to do with you or within the family. So the way I'm going to say it is, did she text you or call, or was there some type of something going on right before I passed? I know you were always there for me through thick and thin, ugly things going on to really good things. And that's the thing, is I was on this path and I blew it, she said. I blew it, and I was warned. She said I was warned by not just you, by others, but I this stung. Because we did a lot of things together, whether it was just bullshitting on the couch, going back and forth. We were family, and I can't let that go. Did you try to get her a job? There's something about a job. So you remember I mentioned about hair. I can't let go of the hair situation. I don't know who worked with hair or still does. That could be within her family dynamics. I can't let this go, and you can find that out later. But did somebody try to get her a job also? There's so many things she's pulling out that I got it. And I know it's a lot. I know this is a lot, Tasha. I know it's a lot. I know. You did not fail me. Welcome. I need you to know that, though. You did not fail me. And then, with dad, with your father also, I keep hearing his name, whether that's a first name or middle name, never last. First or middle name, somebody is either named after me or I was named after someone, and he keeps doing that with me. It's just, in general, I have to bring that up as also. Good night. Much love. Have a great weekend. Thank you for popping on. I appreciate it so much. You all know that. I keep hearing, Tosh. The bracelet, somebody has a bracelet of mine or in honor. I can't let this go either. She just said the 12th. So the 12th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of any month, or December of any date, whether that's somebody on the other side or the immediate family. I did tell her about a job as a dog groomer. Thank you for validating that. Okay, so that could be with hair as well. That's with hair. So that's exactly what, got it. So you were showing me this path that I was supposed to be taking, and I didn't take it. I was trying to get there, and you were, every step of the way, you were there. You were there to pick me up. You were there to do all these things, and now you're there to clean my mess, she's saying. And I don't want you to clean my mess. She says, I left you with all these things. Dad passed in December. Okay, thank you for validating his full date. I'm very sorry. It's just he wants to come through like, I got her here. I got her here. Do we have a nickname for Becky? She's also thanking you because, you know, how she's saying cleaning up my messes, you always went around to fix everything, to get me on top. Whatever you could do for me, you did. You put yourself behind me. You always pushed me forward. With that, you're still doing that with my family, she says, so I need to acknowledge that too.
Okay, Debbie is friends with them. She said she had 4 kids. That's why you were saying
the name.
And they're getting big. You said the kids are getting big.
She also said, she always said soul sisters. Thank you for validating that. Thank you, Debbie, for validating that as well.
She had 4 kids. Oh my God.
So, with the 4 kids, are we always like staying on top of them also? That's the other thing. They are getting big. But we're family, and I know we're conjoined because we're soul sisters, like we said, and that's why I'm like, is there a nickname? There's something going on, because your dad is laughing, and he's like in the mix of all this. So I see, you know, the children, and then, but I see them around me.
Her son's name is Devin.
D name. Thank you very much for validating the D name for me.
That's so sad.
We live that life. Oh.
She left 4 kids.
I know.
That's terrible. I hate it.
And she was doing everything for her. She keeps going on about how much Tasha did so much for her. And now that I have Deb on here also, I do want to just acknowledge about the hair grooming thing. Now I know it's with the dogs. It's grooming, that's with the hair. And that's probably why they were laughing at me the whole time. So you can go back to this as well. But with the children, I see I'm very involved with the children. Or is there something going on with the children and I feel like I'm not? Can you put the oven on?
Yeah.
Thank you. Her daughter and my son are the same age.
Oh my God. That's
terrible. There's a bracelet I can't let go. And I know, so when I was little, my mom had like a little bracelet. You know when you buy little girls, like a little bracelet. I was little though. She keeps showing me a little bracelet. I'm like, is this yours? Is it somebody got this for you? Why am I doing this? So I'm going to put it out as, I don't know if your daughter has a bracelet, if you ever, I can't let it go. Just think about my family as well in general with her because it's so much going on. we were pregnant at the same time. You got it, Sandra. Sandra goes preheating pizza rolls.
Yep.
And that's when it was like, you got this, we got this, we could do this, we got this. And you would always build me up so high, and I never wanted to let you down. So I did things in the dark. But you always called me out on it. You always called me out on these things. And I need to thank you for doing that, because good night, Cheryl. Love you. Much love. Thank you so much. I'll see you Tuesday, hopefully, okay? I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of. The things I am proud of are my children, and our friends reflect who we are. And you two are a great example of great mothers, great women in general. You work very hard for what you have. I just couldn't get there. Good night, Barb. You too. There's a male that she keeps referencing to I'm not liking. I'm going to be very honest with you. There's this male that I'm a little, when she brings up this male, I get a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth, I should say. So I want to just make sure that he had a nickname. She said. He had a nickname. I don't know if it was like AJ, CJ, T. Like, there's a nickname involved with her. And I knew I was supposed to stay away from him, and I did not. And it all escalated very quickly, she just said. Then she just handed me a rose, and that is my symbol that somebody has, like, I'm attached to a rose. So it doesn't have to be a rose. It could be any type of flower. Lily, daisy, ivy, violet, you name it, sunflower. There's something attached to me, whether that's a tattoo or a photo of me in general or something engraved. I can't let this go. So I threw a lot at you, and I'm very sorry for that. But I don't know if that's her that threw the rose or your dad, because they're both in my face. Hold on a second. I keep seeing. Good night. See you Tuesday. See you all Tuesday. There's a photo of you two I keep seeing pregnant, to be honest with you, because she's like healthy, and she's whispering healthy at me, whether one of you is in it. Well, I see the bumps, but I see one is like you're both in two different color outfits, but I see a dress, and I know it's tight because I see my little belly bump, like my bump. Did we do showers almost at the same time frame? Or we took this at my shower. I don't know if it was at your shower, but I see like a yellow and white type dress, and then I see a blue dress that I can't let go of. And the blue dress looks like it comes like here, and I see something at I don't know if it's like just the ruffle of the top, you know. It looks like a sundress to me. I'm sorry. I don't know if there's yellow in the other dress. It looks white now that she's doing it. I'm getting closer to it. I know this is at a shower of some sort, whether it's my baby shower in general. I because I see both bumps. And she's like, she always said she was bigger and I felt bigger. In general, it's just her doing that. Okay, so just remember the rose, and it doesn't have to be a rose. So what you can do is go back to this. Your time frame is at 2. It starts at 2:05:20. Sorry, it's hard for me to see as I should put my glasses on. 2:05:20, and just think about, because your dad's in my face as well. So just think about the entire family as I'm going through all of this. But she threw a lot at you, and I keep seeing a blue dress, and I see it like half, one of those sundresses that she's not letting go of. So I just need to validate certain things and go back to this. It's a lot. And then you could always validate right under this video. This always stays up, so make sure you do that so then I can see it, okay? I'm very, very sorry about your best friend. I'm very, very sorry for the both of you. I'm sorry about your father as well. There's a lot of inaccuracy. There's a lot of things that is inaccuracy when it comes to me. So he says one thing and did another. He's another one that did not stay off his feet. He was constantly in a working motion, he says. So he goes, I missed a lot because I was always either on the go. And hold on. He showed me 3 children. He's also holding a child. So I do need to acknowledge that when... you're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that David, very, very much. Thank you. I do. I have to acknowledge, though, with your dad, he's holding a child, and when I see a child, that's my symbol. He went like this and then pulled back in. That's my symbol that somebody had. He worked away all week. Wow. He never stops ever. Like I don't see him even sitting down ever. Okay, so you have 2 sisters, so it's 3 of you total. 3 total. But I don't want to let go of the child that I see with him, whether that's a miscarriage, abortion, or stillbirth. I have to acknowledge he is holding a child, whether that's from him or one of you in general. You don't have to let me know, but I have to acknowledge he is holding a child. Because he doesn't only say that, he says, my grandbabies now, grandbabies. Does somebody have, so he keeps bringing up something regarding, it's like his lunchbox with a thermos. Like, I can't let this go. It's a lunchbox with a thermos. He goes, I see it in his hand in one. Like, he carried it in one all the time. Good night. See you Tuesday. And then I keep seeing him by a truck. There's a truck that I keep seeing him by, and I see a photo by him with the truck. Don't think about right now, think about this as an older photo, because he's going, I'm a lot younger in the photo. I'm a lot younger. So I do need to acknowledge that he keeps showing me this, and it's funny because as he grabbed his lunchbox with his thermos with one hand, I'm like, I would need 2 hands for this, but he did it with one. So I have to just acknowledge that I keep seeing him in front of a truck in front of a truck. I food transport I don't know why he keeps saying transport he keeps saying. Hold on a second, please. The 14th I keep hearing, which could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of any month. He left an old truck to my son. So with this, I have to acknowledge that I keep seeing this truck in a photo. I can't let it go. It's something that was my lifeline. That's my lifeline. Like, he keeps just going on about my lifeline. This is my lifeline. He says one of them's getting a little mouthy. One of them's getting a little mouthy. Like, oh, it's only what we're all going through that. He's young. He's very young. I'm very sorry because I know he's very young. Very young. He put so much strain on himself. And that's why I have to let you know I see and I know what is all going on. Like, so I'm mentioning different things. And I know that Becky had a lot to say, but I also want to include your dad in this. And that's why I want to make sure you put Rose with him as well, because I said the both of them. So I just want to make sure you connect that. And it could be any flower. And you can go back to this with certain dates as well. But he's validating with the kiddos is his way of saying it. The kiddos. He also keeps talking about a relationship that is spiraling. So he just threw a book at me, and that's my symbol that somebody's either in the middle of a divorce or they're going through some issues right now. There's something that's spiraling out of control. They're currently going through it or they went through it. That's something he needs to know and let you know within the family. I'm here. I've been here. This is what I'm seeing, and I'm backing you up. So that's the other thing also that he keeps throwing in front of me. There's a lot of paperwork where I'm like, oh, I can't do all this. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. So that's the other thing. It's a lot. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Susan.
When I die, there's somebody like you to bring me through. Because I know you can't.
I told you have to appear in front of me.
Whatever.
She has special instructions.
Yeah.
Like, you have to appear right in front of me.
But we know they can do anything.
Yeah, I know.
We've witnessed what Luke's done. He's been incredible.
Absolutely. So, So I just want to make sure that you have that all going on. But I do want you to understand he sees things within the family that whether I'm here spiritually, I still see and hear these things. And I'm right behind him. And there's a lot of paperwork. And that's another thing. Somebody's climbing stairs that he's so proud of. And when I'm climbing stairs, that is my symbol that my son is 14 and my sister has an 18-month-old. So that's where the 14th comes in. Perfect. Thank you for validating that. I don't want to let go, though, of a relationship. Just remember I'm saying relationship. It's a lot going on. And then somebody's climbing this ladder, and when I see somebody climbing the ladder, it's his way of saying, keep going, keep climbing. whether that's in general of a job where I'm either headed for a promotion or I want to go higher with, I want to do something more. That could be school, it could be a job. There's something where I'm bettering myself.
And he's like, just graduated from nursing school.
Perfect, thank you. That was my next thing, was scrubs. I keep seeing. Perfect, thank you for validating that.
Well, he saw that.
He did.
Wow, that's awesome.
His way of, I know, I see, I got everything going. I got everything. Don't. I got everything. He's always on top of everything. He always was. Even when he was on the go, he was still on top of everything. He didn't miss a beat. He still doesn't, he said. I still don't miss a beat. So there's certain things that are uncomfortable, but I need you to know I'm still right here. He is very young, and when it comes to that, I know that he said I took it too far, like with my body. I took things too far. Have a good weekend, love. So he's just validating those things. I would really love for you to go back to this. Give yourself a couple days. I need to thank you for allowing me to read your friend and your father. He sees what a fantastic mother you are, and it's not easy. Look, I have an 11-year-old. I can't. I mean, them being locked down, this is a whole new thing for us, and it's a lot. So not only is he in relationship-wise, he's in with seeing schooling, or, you know, where I'm going, where I'm headed. And he keeps saying with your sister, so I wrote scrubs down, which was my symbol. When I look down, I see shoes. Now with that, once she's completed that, she's going to stick to something within nursing that she's going to like in a certain area. So that's the other thing he's letting me know. So remember, I say that because there's something in a different area, like in a ward, whether it's an emergency or I'm in a nursing special unit. I know I want to be there. He's acknowledging we're making that jump. So there's a lot going on. So I need to thank you very much for allowing me to read, Tasha, your friend and your father. And just remember, you started at 2:05, so you can skim right through this to 2:05. Send it to your messenger, whatever you like, or you can always have it. It's always here or on my YouTube. So nothing's ever different, okay? And I thank you very much for allowing me to read you and your family. Thank you, Susie. Hey, Kat. Tasha, you're so very welcome. And go back to it. This is a lot. It's a lot to take. It's a lot. There's so much going on. There's a lot going in, and I want you to make sure that you go back to it. Hear every word I say, every word, because it's a lot, you know. Thank you, Tasha, and just I thank you for trusting me with your family members as well. I'm so very sorry, but I want you to go back to it because she's got a lot to say, like that mail. Like she's making certain things that she's like, I don't like it. And I know you will get a lot of what she's saying after this. Yes, I am. Hey, how are you? That's why the music, I can't stop with the music in my head. In the beginning, you saw me doing this. Like I want to like salsa dance. I'm like, I know I'm a good dancer. She's making me do that, and you could go back to the video so you can see what I was doing first. But she's right on top of everything, just like your dad, and he's very young. Actually, before I let you go, who just went to an appointment, a doctor's appointment, or needs to go? That's the other thing. Go. So whether it's a regular appointment, doctor's appointment, something's going on, whether they just went or they need to go, you all better be going. That's all I gotta say. That's all. Like, he's pushing me to say this. So whether you've been harassing somebody or it's you, somebody needs to go get checked on in general. So that's the other thing. Sorry. That's just the other thing that he's not letting go of. My eyes are all black. I'm sorry. Yeah, I caught that. Thank you, Ma. I need to thank everybody so much for all your love and support. You're all so amazing. I know you hang on every Tuesday and Friday at the edge of your seat waiting for your names to be called. I really, truly, I'm so blessed for all of you, and I thank you so much. If I could get to everybody, I would. I really would. So SMB, because I had several sessions. My sister just had an ultrasound on her thyroid. I wrote thyroid because I was going to say, I'm waiting for you to write an appointment. Like, yes, somebody's supposed to go. And I was going to say, it's my thyroid. It's my thyroid. That's all I needed. All I needed. Thank you for validating that. She needs to stick to it. She needs to stick to it. Thank you. But I thank everybody so much for hanging on. And I know it's a pain in the ass waiting for your turn. But when it's your turn for a reason. And I thank everybody so much for hanging on. I know it's a pain. I do. I know. And I'm trying my best. I really am. And just think, this is why in January we're having more time to do these lives. Because it's my favorite thing to do. So I thank you all so much for joining in tonight. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I love you guys too. Love you too. You're all the best, and have a safe weekend. See you all Tuesday, hopefully, if you come on, because I know Tuesdays are a work week. I get it completely. Get some rest. Dawn, get some rest. Lehman, please. Thank you for doing tonight. As always, you do such an outstanding job. It's just a good time just listening. Thank you so much, Wendy. And I hear that people say that a lot all the time. AM. Well, it's 12:32 a.m. here. Much love to you all, okay? Thank you so much. I'll see you guys Tuesday. No, Chris, this is free. No donations, only love. It's every Tuesday and Friday. Starting in January, we're adding one more day. So make sure you hit like and follow. That way you get notifications when I come on live, okay? Thank you guys so much again. Much love. Good weekend. What? And yes, it's just so you know, it's the video is posted to YouTube as well. If you've been read, you're very welcome. Thank you all. Good night. Much love.